If you heard that, I hope you did. I am the Twisted G, back with you at the Stumblebums podcast on New Year's Eve, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing this at it is 11:23. We're starting this. We're going to utilize this time to hopefully walk into the new year with you. Smitzilla is with me as always on the left here. How you doing, Smitty? Introduce yourself. Tell the people about yourself.
I'm Zero. Welcome back to the special New Year's Eve episode, which is also our very last episode of the year.
It's our last episode
Um,
ever. I'm killing this guy
it's
afterwards.
funny that Gabe
Murder
brought up
suicide.
the letter U because that is what is sponsoring today's very special New Year's Eve episode. Letter U, because you are in our hearts.
Yeah,
Back to you, Twisted G.
yeah. I knew entirely about that, and so I will expand upon that. Letter U is just it's so universal, right there. Universal. It's just everything, everybody. And I did that off the top of my head. I got nothing to say. I have no idea where this is going. Smitty, we gotta do a
You
year in
could have
review here.
left it.
What? What did you say?
You
That
could
went
have
like,
left it. You could have just left it at that good tag. You didn't have to let them know your thoughts.
yeah. Well, now they know. But we're at a year in review, Smitty. Like that's where I've been. I've been at that point all day. Like literally, just sitting here, like a year in review. What is the craziest things that happened this year? The newest things I was doing that were different than last year. Just basically things like just I mean like it's that. It's a year in review, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta ask, like, what is like what you would say your year in review when you look back at it? Was it a good year,
Uh,
bad year? Did you progress with something personal?
I mean, there's been a lot of progression. About a good equal good with the bad. Like I got out of that one traffic light town, and I got to move to a big city.
Hey, there's
And
nothing
I
wrong.
pretty much learned I moved here just to honk at people because that's pretty much what I do all the time. Like I honked at somebody in the drive-through at Waffle House, not Waffle House, White Castle.
I was about to say,
Like
what Waffle House is a drive-through? Like,
yeah,
I'd be really
like
scared about that one.
I honked at somebody sitting in the drive-through. Like, like I mean,
I
just be
mean,
honking my horn all the fucking time, and it's fucking great. Um, that thing is my dog shakes now. Like, and that was super expensive. Like,
my dog shakes now. Sorry,
that
that's
was
just like a
super.
hell of a way to phrase it.
Well, it's the only way I can take light in this impending doom all the time because it's not like a disease that can like cure. It's we just have it all the time, whenever.
Yeah,
So, so, and this first apartment was great, but it's not. I mean, it was good. It's not great though. So
fuck
this
you.
first town, it was
That
good. It's not great though. So I like it's been a pretty overall good year outside of somebody not living it every day. They would say it was a great year for me, but I would say it's been relatively good.
That's what I was saying too. Like for you, like especially because your first apartment definitely upscales mine. We've talked about this before on the podcast. Like literally, mine was basically a straight shot. Like there was no doors in between any of the rooms besides the fucking bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, you just remember how much I had 5 minutes tops in the shower before my water went like severely cold because I had an electric water heater. Never even heard of that, and I was in a plumbing class. But I'd say for me, this year in review, I gotta kick myself in the ass. I do. I really do. I had a lot more goals I was trying to grasp by the end of this year, and really just the biggest one is obviously the license aspect. I still don't have it, and I just don't know what it is. I'll call it laziness. I will. I'll accept that it's laziness at this point. I think because for the longest time it was just I didn't want to drive and all that stuff, and then now it's just it's kind of the same thing. I just don't want to drive. It's the expense that comes with it. I know like the expense comes with it, but at the same time, like I don't want to be reliant on other people all the time. And so that's been like my biggest failure, I think, of the year. But my biggest success is that I'm not going to say what I am making now, but I am making, as of right now, the highest I've ever made in my life at any job currently. And I feel like that's definitely a highlight for me because, well, like, that's essentially going to help me really get out of here, I think. Because I was stuck at such a different wage than I'm at now, and I was stuck at such a different, thing that I was. It really is that. Like, as much as my year was kind of mediocre and shitty with my grandma dying and all this other shit happening, I have this year to really actually look forward and try to apply myself a bit more to.
Yeah. I mean, my drive was Iceland. I set my eyes on Iceland 2 years ago, and I haven't took my eyes off of it. So I just been pedal to the metal on that and survival every day. I mean, I did, reward myself at certain milestones, but hey, those are milestones.
Yeah, that's my problem. For me, a milestone will be like, hey, it's Friday. Let's drink. And that's pretty bad.
I mean, I drink every day, but I don't go crazy with it.
Well, yeah, like you were never like I was, I feel like. Because literally, for 3 years there, I was drinking a 12 pack. Or I shouldn't say you were never like I was. You definitely had your own stint of juvenile delinquents. But, like, with how I was compared to how you were at the time in which we were both doing it, you know what I mean? I was literally downing a 12 pack of Twisted Tea damn near every fucking day. And Smitty can actually confirm that because almost every time I come over to his house, I had a 12 pack or more.
Yeah.
Like,
Crystal got tired of our trash cans always being filled up with Twisted Tea. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do about it. What is drinks? And then the trash can's there. Like,
well, that's where it's like start recycling. It won't fill up so fast. Being real.
her house, her rules. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say about it. Like,
Well, that's where it is.
what
Like,
do you
if
want me
you
to
don't want
say?
your trash can to get filled up so fast, then get another trash can for your recycling, like most people do.
Yeah.
Like,
She was another one of those things. But fuck that.
yeah,
Um,
let's not bring up that bitch.
like, I started this board game company. We're trying to start this board game company. Stay out of the frame. Stop
Bring him in
walking up
frame. Bring
on.
in the third Stumblebum just once. Next
No,
time
he's
he
just
pops in.
being annoying all day. Um, and I'm getting a lot more play testing. I'm getting involved in more of the board game community, like I wanted to coming down here. So, like, pretty much staying on task and goals and shit. Iceland's a bit further away than I intended to, but ended up spending more money than I
Oh
wanted
my
to
god,
moving
okay.
down here.
That's the third Stumblebum right there. Sega.
And he don't listen.
That's a Stumblebum right there. That's the definition of a Stumblebum. He's not listening. You see his eyeball. Look at him. He knows he's in frame. I love you, Seeger. I hope you hear me. Start barking.
Just looking at those people out there.
That's the
You're
Seeger
knock
dog.
over the camera again. Go over there.
Oh, I feel like I need to get Ned on the camera now. No, but you were saying
Play with the tone.
you were talking about your board game company, and you're actually like starting to finally get some progression with it. I should say finally. That makes it sound like you've been like stalemating it.
I mean, when I first moved down here, it wasn't going to be a company. It was just going to be me selling products to board game companies already. But then I met up with my illustrator and he wanted to make art for my board games. And then my brain's like, just you two are a board game company if you think about it. Like, you make it and, do the distributing. He just makes it look pretty and, makes the online sales for you to send it somewhere. So, like,
I mean,
you
that's
know,
what
like,
essentially we are. Like we're a company. I think of it at this point. Like right now,
yeah,
like
but
I consider Stonebones podcast, and I don't want to sound like an asshole, but can I consider Stumblebums podcast a creation or not creation, but a work of Woodwork Studios since it's my email it's on?
Sure, I don't care.
Well, that would
Um,
be like if Stumblebums ever took off, I could actually open up a
I wonder if
studio
they
called
make this as
Woodwork
an off
Studios.
podcast subject because it's not really entertaining.
Screw it, it's entertaining enough for me, but we gotta bring it up to something else then if it's not entertaining. So then you're talking about your whole board game like company thing taking off. I'm actually pretty happy with how my Twitch streams went this year. I think I sent you like an image of it. I don't have that many followers on Twitch. I'm not gonna act like I do, but for me to start Twitch without having any kind of following at all, and in the year with 19 followers and just more than 5 days of my live streaming, I should actually say it's probably like 2 weeks of my live streaming. I actually feel really good about it. Like I had a good time doing it, and I know that anybody that actually followed me must have had a good time watching me. And from what I was seeing, actually, like I had a lot more follows than I do like people that were actually still following me. But I think it must have been like those Instagram fucking what you would call it, like 3D designers or graphic designers, or whatever. They're trying to like, get you to buy their artwork or whatever.
He doesn't want to play with the toy. He's just being annoying. See, trying to knock over the camera.
Seeger.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
poor guy. That poor guy. Fuck it. Old Nedley! If Ned comes up, then I'll have my dog in frame. We'll have two annoying dogs to deal with. But did you have another topic you wanted to bring up before I bring up another one, or
Yeah, I can hit you with my what would be what's your next move question?
Smitty's gone sideways? Oh no, there he is. He's back.
Open my notes app.
Literally me.
That's
Literally.
wrong. And that's the wrong page. Fuck. How do I Sonny, how do I use this thing?
You want me to touch the mouse? I ain't touching no rodent.
Back up, dog. All right. This is in the same vein as the other one. So, you meet a girl, you fall in love, but this time, here's the difference. Instead of just 3 months, a few years pass. Then you marry her. After the marriage, though, you find out she is your twin sister separated at birth. What's your next move?
I just watched Game of Thrones. I actually just finished Game of Thrones. And there's a lot of incest in that show. As a matter of fact, they make you vote for a character for like the entire show until the last season. Then you learn he's incest fucking his aunt. And I can say, from perspective after watching that, and just the moral battle that goes on with you from watching that show, divorce. Divorce, change my name, and act like I never existed as that person before. And I mean that 100%. Like, I don't think there's anything worse than incest. I'm being real. Other than like, obviously, like, 'cause I don't know. When I think of incest, I think of like you are literally fucking over your genetic gene pool. For one, you're not keeping the line pure. You're making fucking dolphin fin, flippy eared motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
like, so I know if
Um,
we have a child, that thing is gonna miraculously somehow be dumber than me. Like,
I feel like I feel like that's the first question you're gonna have to ask, right? Like, well, if it's not divorce, are we trying to have children? Because if so, we're gonna have to get a divorce. But I think the law might actually have to legally separate you as well.
well,
Like,
actually, that's the fucked up part. Do
it
you
also
know
depends
the
on which state.
Hang on though. Okay, so do you know our state's legalization of cousin fucking?
Well, this ain't this wouldn't be cousin fucking. This would be sibling fucking.
You're right, actually. Holy shit. Okay, so I'll say this for Ohio, and this is what's really fucked up about Ohio, just so you guys know. Because I was told this, I can't remember by who, and I couldn't believe it, so I had to Google it. And I went through multiple websites because you know how Google is. Sometimes it'll be like that overview thing that it gives you, and it'll like cover like a Wikipedia page basically. So it's just like, do you believe that? But I went through multiple sites, and from what I could tell, in Ohio, it is completely legal to marry your second cousin. All I'm saying is the person that put that law into effect wanted to fuck their second cousin.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Like
but
that,
like
that
you gotta draw the line somewhere as well. So
and that's
like,
where it is though. That guy was like, I really want to fuck my cousin. She's hot. I mean, look at her. Like, that's the best damn looking woman in this fucking one stop sign town. Like, in this trailer park fucking town. Like, and so that's what it was. He was like, so
yeah,
where's the legality of this? And like, there's no technical legality. And he did that. He did the math. And he was like, she's my second cousin. So yeah, anything after first, man, like, is all right. But first cousin, oh, no, But
I
second,
mean some states on their marriage certificate ask you if you're cousins or not.
I'm going to check yes. And I'm going to hope that my wife checks no just to confuse the fuck out of the state.
I think you fill it out together. I don't think you file separately. I think you file jointly.
Damn it, that would be so hilarious. Like, if you gave them a
Hold on, I'm
yes and a
reaching into
no,
my mini fridge.
like, they literally would be sitting there like, so, uh, do we send somebody there? Like, what do we do?
I mean, I ain't never, but I imagine you have to go down to the courthouse together and grab a form and fill it out together.
I mean, I
One
ain't never been
form for
married.
two people.
I ain't
Neither
never
have
been
I, but
married.
I've been close, and I imagine that's how it goes, because that's how like everything else
I've
was
been
going.
close, so I imagine. Dude, you sound like a fucking eighth grader describing sex. I've been close, so like.
I've been close. I've been like I smelt the pussy one time.
I put my finger in there and sniffed.
I got down there, but there was a string hanging out, and I got scared.
Hey, fuck you! That's real, chat. Just so everyone you know, you can't hear his laugh. It's cutting out, and that's because he's laughing. That's a real story that we will never share on the podcast, unless it's like Patreon. Look at him, he's dying. You cannot hear his dying laughter. It's amazing. I hate it. If you could capture it, man, you'd die. You would. His laugh is hilarious.
Oh
I
god.
did not know what to do, and the briefest thing I will say is, the first time ever in my life, I pulled a chick's pants down, and Smitty was like on the gravy train of me trying to fuck her that night. She
Yeah,
was
I was
30, I
100%.
was 18. So I was like, or I might have been 19, but I was still like, oh yeah, let's go for it. But I pulled her pants down, and I was ready to do the dirty. Now I noticed that there was two strings hanging out of her pussy. Now I had never once ever like pulled a girl's pants down when she had a tampon in there. And so I pulled it down, and I'm looking at the strings, and I look up, I'm like, are you on your period? Like, so innocent, like a kid. I'm like, are you on your period? And she was like, oh, yeah, I am. And I feel like that's just not something you forget. You know what I mean? I feel like that was like a trap she kind of set, like, automatically, you know?
I mean, to be fair, I understand where you're coming from, but I probably wouldn't have took a second blink at it. I'd be like, that's in my way.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm older, I definitely would be the kind of guy like, yeah, that's out. We're in.
Yeah, she wanted me to do this.
At least I hope. I don't know. I'm a guy that's also so terrified of being accused of rape that I always like. I am. I'm so like in my head about things I'll do, and I'm like interacting with a
No,
woman.
you had me as your alibi. I was by the fire when she said that shit to you.
That is okay. That caught me off guard so hard because you knew
And
that she was into me before I did, and then she was like, she said, "What was it?" It was like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy some drinks for us, and then later on be something in it for you too, or if there's something more in it for you too, or something."
she walked up on you and said this. And I wasn't looking at you, but I was imagining she reached out and touched your chest a little bit.
She never touched me, but she did like she gave me like a kind of face when she said like, and there will be something more in it for you, or something. Oh, it's not something more in it for you. It was like, oh my, I don't know exactly what she said.
I was already kneeled by the fire tending to it, and I seen her legs pass me, and I knew you were over there by the boy already.
Oh yeah,
And
because I was
then
showing the
so
boy how to sword fight.
and then that's when I seen her legs stopped roughly where I knew where your legs were. So I'm like, okay, listen in, because eavesdropping is one of my favorite things to do. And I don't remember what all was said. I just know it was super motherfucking flirty. Half of me was half jealous. The other me was like, I'm now on Gabe's team. I'm his captain. Even if you don't want me to be, this is gonna happen.
No, but Smitty, I also want you, if you can, I would love to hear a third person perspective of seeing me get hit on because I am such like a like
I didn't see it. I
flustered
was just
fuck
here
when I get hit
because
on.
I knew not to freaking stare because you already had the boy by you. I knew he's dense as shit. He was freaking puppy dog staring you guys down. I knew already. So
Dude,
I was just playing dumb, like, "Ooh, these coals are very interesting." They were not. What was being
they
said
were
was
not.
interesting. I was just fucking with them to act like I wasn't being nosy. I was full up you both your asses. So I
Oh
didn't
my.
see shit. I heard everything, but I don't remember what was said.
I
I
think
just
okay,
know
it was something along the
what the
lines of like
tone was said. The
oh,
tone was, "Hey, I kind of want to see your dick later if you play your cards right." I'm like,
actually
I'm
that's
at
low
least gonna
key
get you a
exactly what happened.
rose.
She saw my dick, I pulled her pants down, and then my dick went away. And I'll
Yeah,
admit, I ain't got nothing to
and
be
then
fucking impressing about. Oh, I
and
got
my brain
alarms
is,
going.
I'm like,
Hang
well,
on,
I'm gonna at
I'm like a
least.
dog. Give me a second. I got fucking ambulances going by. What's happening? Oh, there's something bad going down. There's like 3 fucking fire trucks. 4! Holy shit! Oh my god, dude. Half the neighborhood was burning down. Dude, holy. There is something going down in Houston tonight, dude. I just named my town Houston.
But yeah, all my mission was from there was to get you two alone. And I knew it was gonna be hard, especially once my
That
ex
was
got
definitely
back
hard.
and she informed me she was completely on the other team's boat that did not want this to go down at all. And by then I was fully dressed up in captain's outfit. I had a staff, I had a hat, I had a couple medals. I seen some shit.
He
Um
was Captain Barbosa saying, "Today is a good day to die."
And I'm standing there. I'm like, well, I kind of said too much to turn back. I will see you on the other side of this, baby. And I kissed her. Pretty much saying, let, uh, good luck to you, but this is going to happen. You can try to stop it, but you're up against me.
And you
I'm
know,
going to see you on the other side of
that's
this,
like got to be one of the most
regardless.
embarrassing sex stories I have too, because we dry humped
Yeah.
like hell.
Yeah. I got my boy all the way up to the finish line.
Like, and that's what I was like. We just dry humped each other like hell. I think though she must have finished a couple of times from the way that she seemed like to be like moaning. You know what I mean? Because like it wasn't like you know like overly moaning, but there was definitely like some kind of like you know what I mean Like when you feel like
It's
you definitely
just
got somebody off.
there was other shit implied for her on her end too,
Well, yeah, I mean,
We
me
don't know
being
what
way
was all
younger.
going on in her mind.
Well, I'm sure me being way younger and just being down to do is probably a big thing for her. I mean, literally, I was 12
Yeah,
years younger than her.
yeah. But it was a fun time.
Oh no, yeah, I'm
I
not
won.
complaining.
I technically won. I technically won. Something happened. Genitals got seen. That's all that needed for me to have a win. But Crystal was kind of mad at me.
Do you
Ain't
want
gonna
to know?
lie.
Okay, I will say. Do you want to know the stupid thing I did though when I walked her out to her car that night? I don't think I told you about. So when I walked out to her car, I did the World War II dip and kiss.
I
You
mean,
know
I
what I
would have
mean?
done that.
It's like where you take
I
her and
mean,
you dip her down and then you just like do the okay. I'm not on camera. Like you dip her down and you do like the. I did that and then brought
I
her
said
up and
I
it was
would
like
have done that. I do that.
yeah. Well, I was doing an example for the fucking fans, Smitty.
I mean, dip and kiss is kind of
You dip
self-explanatory.
and kiss. I'm gonna dip my fucking foot in your ass.
It's kind of self-explanatory. I mean,
It's kind of
rom-coms exist.
self-explanatory. Where's my
Rom-coms
gun?
exist. I do it all the time.
I'm killing
Um,
Smitty. I'm
but
gonna kill this
I
guy.
would have done that. But I also would have got her number.
I knew her name. She's on Facebook. I still actually remember her name. Holy shit! Now I just think about it. That is weird. I remember both her names, like the first and last. That's alarming. My stalker. I
Thinking like
guess.
that, yeah. When you had an opportunity to get her number, and you're like, yeah, I'll just look you up later. That's kind of stalker minus
Yeah,
when
probably.
you could have
I mean,
when you could have just got a direct line instead of slide
I'll be
into
real though. Like,
DMs.
I don't know. That's always been like my biggest fucking mindset. Is just like, I mean, if I'm gonna know you, we'll be friends on Facebook. Because for me, like the biggest thing in life was like before I had a phone number, I had Facebook, and it's like if I wanted to talk to people, I wanted to get a hold of people, I'd be like, get a hold of me on Facebook or like Snapchat or blah blah. And so like, I guess that's what it is for me. Like I'm not used to asking people for their numbers. I'm used to being like, "What's your Snapchat?" Like, what? Are you on Facebook?
I guess that's understandable. I'm glad I had technology when it was in its pre-present.
I'll be
Like I
real, dude.
had
I
social,
wish I was in the '70s
I
with it.
I had social media when it was just in its infancy.
I
You
wish I had
know,
none. I wish I was back in the '70s, fucking '80s, man. 100%. I wish I was born in 1970, exactly, or 1965. 1965, 1970. Either one of those birth years for me would have been beautiful.
yeah. I like some stuff. I'm working on this future bit, but yeah, like I want jetpacks, obviously. I
They already
talk about jetpacks
exist.
all the
They're
time.
just hiding them
They do
from
not
us.
exist. I do believe that. Okay, if you put it in all that framework, yes, 100%. Just like we have light bulbs that will never burn out. We have the technology that a light bulb will never burn out, but that won't make the light bulb companies any money, so they don't give us that light bulb.
Just like the cure to cancer. I mean, let's be real. There's a cure. There's a fucking cure, people. It's just
Yeah.
more costly to treat you for it, not cure you of it.
But some things we don't have, and current testing and regulations would keep us from having it. Like helicopter 2. We drastically need helicopter 2.
What's
But to
helicopter
do the
two?
test,
Hang on, no, explain that. What is that?
a complete new redesign of helicopter that is more fuel efficient and does better helicopter stuff.
Well, they were trying to do
But
that, weren't they? With like those like double winged like helicopter plane looking things. I mean, they ended up failing, but
not really. Like I'm talking about complete total like stripped down redesign. Like that type of helicopter too. But
you
the
could say the same thing
testing
about
that
cars. Sorry, sorry.
the testing that they had to do, like if you look it up, like the testing that they did just to get the first helicopter, you can just see the look on those freaking tests just by watching them. They would not approve that today. But we're like probably almost 5 minutes out from the ball dropping. So
Oh, we're 7 minutes
I'm paying.
out from my balls dropping. I mean, the ball dropping in New York.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, that's it. I'm getting my party glasses on, people. And this is a warning to anybody with epilepsy. Skip the next 10 minutes of the podcast because I'm throwing on fucking time travel mode and we're getting crazy with it. Okay? Because I got like all the ba 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 ba. See how it's changing? And we're going to go bam. And no, hang on. Jump. That's what it is. Jump and then you go quick. Get it going right. And we're partying.
Made a burger.
Alrighty, so. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the last minute. We are in the last 30 seconds of this year. Oh, man. It's been a great one. Rest in peace to everybody we lost. Rest in peace to everything. This is late. This timer is late, Smitty. The new year is in officially 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm kidding. I'm fucking with all y'all. Got you. I'm kidding. I didn't.
I technically got 12 already. So
Yeah, it is. It's 12. Happy motherfucking New
yeah.
Year, everybody. This is what
Happy
I
New
meant.
Year,
Live
boy.
streams cannot be trusted.
Happy New Year, boy.
It is New Year's, everybody. Fuck what that thing says. I hate live streams. You can't trust them. Happy fucking New Year. I'm going to say it 100 times. Where's my 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I kiss you. I
First
kiss you.
shotgun beer
I
of the
kiss
year,
you.
bitch!
I kiss you. I kiss our sponsor, you. I kiss that sponsor, you. You are all
Twisted
in our
Tea, just so
hearts
you know.
this New Year's.
I
It's
downed
time to
one of
get
your
drunk,
things.
y'all.
Let's do it, baby. Oh, man. I am fucking. I should not have shotgun that beer. The spontaneousness hit me. Oh, boy. What's happening? Oh, boy. Mom? Help? All right. Oh, my God. It's a new year, everybody. Isn't that insane? I'm sorry. There, epilepsy warning is over. I'm still hearing the music from that thing being open. Yeah, no, fuck you people. By God, I can't believe it. I made it another year. How?
Well, you still got your birthday, and that would be a full year for you. But on the Earth, you made another year for the Earth. Yes.
I'll fucking cut you, Smitty. Okay. Right there's the first threaten of the year already. I'm not even 3 minutes into the new year and I've threatened you. Okay?
I have an effect on people. Yes.
like literally, we are not 3 minutes into the new year and I have threatened your life. Fuck, I'll do it twice. I will slit your throat in front of Seeger.
I mean, we're talking about milestones. It's technically a milestone. Like your birthday is a milestone. So, like,
Your
I
birthday's
was just bringing it back
milestone.
in.
Oh,
I was
fuck
just
you.
bringing it back in. You don't have to, hate me for being professional. You know.
I just hate you. Okay? I can't believe it. It's a new year. Look at us right now in a new year. It's like nothing's changed.
No, nothing probably ever gonna change except for I'm gonna go to Iceland one of these years.
Fuck
That's what
you.
my focus is. It's always my New Year's revolution. I'm going to Iceland, you know? What's your revolution?
What's my
Revolution, res,
revolution? My revolution was in
whatever.
1776, baby. I mean,
Whatever. It's one of those words I don't say right.
you're gonna have to learn. My resolution
Yeah.
actually is really stupidly simple. I just want to try to be more kinder to people. I have a really bad habit in my head of like just automatically getting angry with people, like right off
Well,
the
so
bat.
what's the words?
So that's what it is. I want to try to enter this new year trying to walk into situations with a more positive mindset. Good is that. You know, if you walk into a situation with a negative mindset, all you're going to get from it is negativity. You can't expect a positive outcome from a negative start.
Yeah. Feel like that's a good goal, yeah.
So that's my resolution. I want to try to be a little bit more kinder this year than I was. Because it was. There was a lot of times where I even like. I previously mentioned my grandma died this year. Like this ring that I have actually is one of hers, and
Oh shit. Grandma died?
yeah, she did like this year. I told you about that. We all know about that. But for podcasters that didn't know
Ah,
that, you
first
asshole,
time hearing this, man.
we missed a whole week of podcasts for that. But no, it was like I got this ring from her, or whatever, and that's what it is. Like every time I'm like starting to try to get, like not trying to get angry, but if I start to like feel that anger, I try to look at the ring and be like, what would Grandma say right now if she could see you? Like, would she really support how you're acting, or would she be like, Gabe, stop being a bitch?
Yeah. Good way to look at it. Uh, I know my grandma called me a bitch in a lot of my situations.
My grandma, she wouldn't call me a bitch, but she would definitely call me out on being, not handling it the way I should be.
Yeah, my grandma would say it nicely, but that's how I would take it. My grandma doesn't cuss,
My grandma cussed.
but
I mean, dude, she would say,
she does.
Lordy, Lordy, Christ, Lordy, motherfucker, all the time.
But in that she says it harder than cussing. Like like I wish she would have cussed at me. Like like she ripped me to shreds in a few simple sentences, and she never once was insulting about it.
I mean, those are the realists. Those are the ones that you want. I mean,
Yeah, like I wish she would have cussed at me. Like yeah, so when my grandma cusses, it's a big deal because she like doesn't do it. Not because she is like religious or anything. She just thinks there's better ways to get the point across, and she performs that elegantly.
I mean, yeah, actually, like that sounds pretty useful. Like, but I
Yeah,
had a topic that might flip us completely around here, and this is out of nowhere. This is out of like right field. What was your childhood celebrity crush?
had a bunch of them.
Top one. First one comes to mind.
Hillary Duff.
That's not a bad one, actually. That's really not a bad one. For me, Alexandra Daddario.
Too new for me. I think by the time she came out, that was probably about
She came out when I was a kid, but dude,
yeah.
she is like brown hair with like super blue eyes. If I remember, it's like yeah, super blue eyes, and then I'll be real, I'm real. She is just thick, great titties, nice ass, and she's not like at all got any extra weight. It is like you would think that she would have like a porn star body basically, without any kind of additives. Like, it's crazy.
And then that was early childhood was Hillary Duff. And then I want to say
Oh, it's
if I
Alexandra
skip
Daddario. Sorry.
and then if I skip all the way up until like like freshman, sophomore year, that would be Kat Daner. Kat Daner's got some big old titties, and she's pretty, but she's got some big old titty, and I like big titties. I mean, what guy isn't into big titties? You
All right,
know,
so it's pretty heavily watermarked, but
I can't see. Little this way.
it's literally on my camera.
It's not on mine, so there you go. All right, yeah, not bad. Looks very preppy.
I don't give a fuck. She was on Percy Jackson Lightning Thief. I remember that was like the first thing I saw her on, and that was like one of my favorite books ever. And she played Annabelle, which is like the lady badass of that entire fucking movie.
And like how her face is like structured and she holds it. She looks like one of those preppy girls.
I don't give a fuck if she's preppy or not. Where's my
But no
bear at?
Cat Daner. No Cat Daner though.
I just dropped like 5 beers on my floor trying to blindly grab a damn drink. I don't know who the hell you're talking about, Speedy. I don't care. Okay? Alexandria Daddario beats her.
We can agree on the Deschanel sisters because we have before.
Who the fuck's the Deschanel sisters?
Zoe and Chloe Deschanel.
Oh, yeah, okay. Mm.
You fucking dipshit.
Yeah, because those are two of my favorite series, actually. Bones and New Girl.
Yeah, you dipshit.
Um, so the older sister has more of a MILF body, more MILF-like aspect to her. And then the younger one actually is like just low key. I feel like perky and like uppity, but also one of those ones I feel like is just like you want to be around because she's so positive. At least from how she seems in the shows that she's in.
I think they'll both be high maintenance as
Oh,
fuck.
I mean, I don't know about high maintenance. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people aren't high maintenance so much anymore. A lot of people I feel like want their own space unless they're like really fucking weird.
Sorry, I'm telling my hoe ass friend Happy New Year's hoe ass.
This guy came and fucking finished the podcast before he like starts abandoning it. This piece of shit.
He messaged me, so I
He
had to do.
messaged me.
I can't get back in.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. You should focus on the podcast before you focus on fucking family or friends.
Okay, there it goes. Sorry, I got family and friends. I know you were abandoned as a child and you got adopted by monkeys.
No, I
But
just said fuck you to my birth mom because
here's
she was a
the
whore.
that God put in your deck of cards. You know, you can only do what you get dealt with and make the lemon out of the lemonade that you got to make for the children at the zoo for the monkeys that you attend to.
Did you just call me a slave
Yeah,
owner?
maybe.
Huh? It makes sense.
Or like a person who's like trapped living with a bunch of monkeys that overpower him.
So yeah, I'm a plantation owner.
But the monkeys own you.
After the fucking Civil War. My bad.
You're locked in there with the monkeys, not the other way around.
Oh, so just nowadays prison.
Essentially, I mean, it's a wood house, so
I'm kidding. This is a joke, YouTube. Just so everybody knows. This is a bit. We didn't plan it. I just have to be naturally racist.
I was just talking about your family.
I was talking about. I mean, what? Nah,
Uh,
my family is actually just boring as shit. We have no good history. I feel like, other than my grandfather went around the world in the submarine, completely submerged or whatever.
I think we can build Hindenburg too.
Knowing how the first Hindenburg went, I'm good. That's like building the second Titanic. You're just tempting God.
I got a complete redesign. Hear me out. Big
No,
balloon, right?
nope. I'm not hearing you out because there's a reason why you don't see zeppelins flying around no more.
Big balloon, right? Get the big balloon, right?
I
Big
know a
balloon in the
big
middle,
balloon, Smitty. The fucking fourth time you've said it.
but like
You
really
need a
big.
big balloon. Yeah,
Like really big. You got that,
I'm gonna
right? Like
fucking hit
it's
him. I'm gonna hit him with a car. Oh my god.
all right. So you got this really big balloon,
Where's my gun?
and then you know like a jellyfish.
Yeah, Smitty. I know what a
That's me.
jellyfish is.
Jellyfish. All right, that's the jellyfish, the really big balloon, the head part that like does the swimming, and then you take the tentacles, right? And at the end of those tentacles, those would be the passenger pods. So if the helium balloon burns up and goes away, those passenger pods are completely fine because the fire's way up there.
Not me. I make him eject into the fire.
Pretty good Hindenburg too, right? And
I
then you
was
can like
thinking
throw
of
like some
Hitler too.
parachutes on the pod or something, you know?
I was thinking of Hitler too, where instead of eject him out, you inject him in.
Yeah, because you're a ginger with no soul.
I'm not a ginger no soul. I'm the fucking perfect Aryan race. I got the blue eyes. I'm over 6 feet tall. This is kind of technically blonde hair.
Yeah, technically ginger though.
And you're technically Mexican and fucking Indian and black and white and fucking indigo, fucking purple. I don't know.
Yep, the American melting pot. You know, I'm kind of like the American dream, all condensed down into one
Mm, I
person.
would
You know.
say more of the American nightmare, but whatever.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
No, no. Nobody says tomato. You're completely wrong already.
Pop soda.
It's potato, potato, not tomato, tomato. Nobody fucking says tomato. I've never heard somebody say tomato. As a matter of fact, I've never heard somebody say potato. Who the fuck says that? I want to
I
know.
seen I seen I seen a potato driving down the highway.
Where's my gun?
Uh, hey, you know what the difference in between a hippo and a zippo is?
What?
One's really heavy and the other one's a little lighter.
Fucking do it. That's the second time I put a knife to my neck in 5 minutes from you talking to me. There have been two times I thought about meeting the devil in hell before continuing this conversation with you in the last 5 minutes.
All right, so we got this really big balloon, right?
3 times, Smitty. 3 times. You know, there's this car that runs on water, man. It's got a it's got a fiberglass air cooled engine and it runs on water, man. Fucking hide over here from that 70s show. Like, It runs on water, man. And you know
But
what? We don't
like,
have him to
then
hide. He's in
like
prison, so
you
hopefully
imagine
it
like
happens
a,
to you too.
and then like you got a jellyfish, right?
I might actually put 6 fucking shots of a 22 Rough Rider Heritage through my monitor today. I might do it.
Oh man.
I can't stand this man. I cannot stand it. You see the degree he goes. He's not even like making any sense of his podcast anymore. He's just purposefully trying to make me say crazy shit. And
Uh, I
and I
know
got
you
no
with
problem
the
saying
entire
crazy shit.
topic.
I mean,
I
I'll
got
make this guy. I will stick this guy's fucking big toenail to his fucking eyelids. Every time he blinks, it cuts his fucking scalp open.
uh, I got to drag you through that topic and annoy you the entire way for like 15 minutes straight. That was amazing for me.
You got a friend in me.
You're my buddy.
I'm gonna kill Smitty.
You're my friend.
Some other
Look,
roads
friends.
might be. Or wait, hang on.
Did you look at that when I sent it to you?
No, I
The
never look at
look
anything you
friends is
send me.
stuck in my head.
Nope, I don't think I did. But it's
You
mostly because
missed it.
anytime you send me anything, I just don't care. I mean, I just know it's mostly
But that was
useless.
my topic, the Hindenburg too.
Yeah, it was, Smitty. And you're trying to bring it back. And I was like, I'd
Yeah,
call it the Hitler 2, and let's shoot the people up into the gas and flames.
yeah. I want you to give me a topic. You had one that I didn't listen to earlier.
You didn't listen to because you don't matter, Gabe. Sorry, what?
No, I didn't want to spoil it. When you were telling me, I just kept yelling "spoiler alert."
Okay, so I get embarrassed when my dad tells me about things that I did as a kid that I either don't remember or slightly remember. And it makes me kind of like either not like it or feel embarrassed about even trying to like listen to it or watch it again. And one of them is it's so stupid to say the song The Kill from 30 Seconds to Mars because according to my dad when I was a kid, when it would be like it'd be like break me down, bury me. Apparently, as a kid, I would go bury me, and like just screaming at the top of my lungs as a child. And to this day, I just cannot listen to that song without embarrassingly thinking of an image of me just be like, bury me. I just fucking did it actually right now on the podcast. I don't even have to imagine. I can go back and watch this video. I hate myself for doing it. I just cannot listen to that song without feeling complete embarrassment from my childhood.
Um, well, my dad's dead, so he doesn't bring any embarrassing moments up anymore.
Lucky bastard.
But anytime I talk to my mom, I pretty much give her the treatment I just gave you for 15 minutes. So she finds me hard to talk
No
to.
fucking wonder why she doesn't like you. You're like, man, my mom doesn't like me. And then you treat like you treat me. No fucking wonder. Like, if I gave birth to you and you treat me like you treat me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house, you little fucking runt, you little motherfucking.
I never said she doesn't like me. She says she finds me hard to talk to.
Yeah, same, but I also don't like you.
She says I don't give the story part of the story.
You're damn right you don't.
And I just don't know what that means. I'm like, I answer your questions.
You give the part that embarrasses the fuck out of us, and then you're like, what led to that? And you're like, I have no idea. I just remember them getting embarrassed.
But something that I still find embarrassing is something that's captured on YouTube.
On one of our podcasts?
It's one of my old bands, we tried covering the theme to Ghostbusters, and me and the singer swapped places because he felt like he couldn't sing it properly.
Oh,
But
I'm
he
finding
told me he
this.
wanted to. He told me he wanted to switch places like 2 weeks before this show, and we had to learn three covers for this show because the drummer booked it. I would have never booked this show under that condition. I'm like, you can suck a dick. And it wasn't just three covers, it had to be specifically three 80s covers. We were not an 80s band. We did not do this.
You did
We
Nirvana
learned.
shit in the 80s? Or was that 90s? I wasn't alive till 2002,
It's
bitch.
funny
Tell
that
me.
you bring that up. It's funny that you bring that up because that was this band, and we used one of the Nirvana covers and just said it was an 80s song, even though it wasn't. So you can lie and say Nirvana is 80s. They did start in the 80s. I think they recorded something under their former band name before they were Nirvana in the 80s. Fecal Matter was the band name, and I believe that their one demo was recorded in the 80s.
You could quite literally say that is a shit band name.
Yeah. And
like, like,
it's
literally
honestly
say
not a
that is a
bad
shit
demo.
band name. Like, and
It's
not
honestly
say
not
they're a
a
shitty
bad
band.
demo for them.
That's
It's
actually
honestly not.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
what?
it's honestly not a bad demo neither. It's still that's on YouTube as
They
well.
should have kept that
Um,
title. That would have been amazing. Like, literally, because like, it's just that, like, fecal matter. And it's actually good music. Like, come on. That'd been awesome. They should have kept that. That would have
yeah,
been fucking
but
more epic than Nirvana.
yeah. So we learned the intro to Ghostbusters. We learned "We're Not Gonna Take It" by Twisted Sister. That's what makes me the tranny. And
We're not gonna take it. Sorry. No!
and then
We ain't gonna take it! Sorry, my voice cracked
so
again.
we were trying to learn some other thing. I really forget what it was, but we didn't learn it in time and said, fuck it, we're just going to play this Nirvana song and say it's an 80s song, which was Territorial Pissings.
You
And
gotta
we
do
played
what you
that one
gotta
a
do.
lot. So, yeah, we played the show. Ghostbusters was like one of our ending songs. So it was towards the end of the set list. So I was hot. I was burning up. So I popped the shirt off, but I wasn't in the best shape at times, and I knew this, so I was wearing a white beater, and it was a pretty skanky white beater. It seen some miles, so I looked terrible. I'm sweaty, and to top it off, I forget the lyrics at the start of the second verse, so I panicked.
That's always. I hate that. Even when you know the lyrics too, like you know the lyrics by heart, but it's because you're trying to like focus on singing it right that you forget the next lyric. You're like, because you're just so focused on trying to make sure that your pitch is right or your shit is right.
I mean, I wasn't trying to do that. It was very much a vibe.
Oh,
So
really? That's what always gets me. Like I'm trying to like make
it's
sure I'm like hitting the thing right.
well, it's pretty much talking, like it's Ghostbusters. It's pretty
Yeah,
much a talkie.
yeah. I guess you're
It's
right.
pretty much, but I forget the lyrics. I had the sheet with me, but I wasn't the best to
Something
reader at
strange
times.
in the neighborhood. You gonna call Smitty's dog?
Yeah, that's the first verse. That one's easy. Second one, kind of hard. And
There's
then
something. Yeah, hang on. What is the second verse? Fuck.
yeah, so I grabbed my paper. I was trying to find it, trying to find where we're at in the song. Wasn't finding it. Ditched my paper. Try hopping off stage. The chords all wrapped up in the microphone, all weird. So I freaking had to deal with that real quick. And I just start running around the crowd, yelling Ghostbusters repeatedly in the mic and just shoving it in other people's faces, just trying to get the
You
crowd to
sing
chant
it.
Ghostbusters.
You tell me how it goes. You.
I just wanted everybody to just start chanting Ghostbusters as my band's just jamming away.
Like, you sing the
Luckily,
lyrics. Tell me.
yeah, and then it just kind of devolves from there. That's pretty much the whole video. it makes me cringe. You can find it. Loveless Thrill. Just type in that.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
You type in Loveless Thrill to YouTube, you'll find it. It'll be like the second or third one.
No, I'm really curious because I put myself on mute. Okay, I might be muted on the video right now. That's what it is.
Yeah. But if you type in Loveless Thrill, you'll find it.
Loveless Thrill. That's actually a pretty dope band name, to be real. Like compared to most other
Thank
ones, I feel like.
thank you. Believe it or not, we got called generic a few times.
Really?
Right.
I feel like that's like
You got
actually
called
kind of
this is the
original.
most generic band name I have ever heard. I'm like, thank you.
Dude, no.
Thank you.
You want to know the most generic band name I ever heard? And this is actually the biggest truth. And it's actually one of the biggest bands that ever made metal. Black Sabbath. Their original band name, the first one I think was the Polka Tolk Folk or something like that. But after that, it was Earth. Their name was Earth. And then they became Black Sabbath. But literally, it's like they had such a common ass name because it was that. They got booked to do a show as Earth, and they showed up and they started playing their music, and the fucking what you call it venue owner was kind of like, "What the fuck are you guys playing? Like you're not Earth." And that's when they learned that there was another band called Earth out there, and then they changed their name to Black Sabbath after making the song Black Sabbath.
I think the whatever is always generic.
Yeah, the is definitely
The whatever you want to throw next, like that's generic.
Well, I mean, like you made a good call too, though, because you said like even with the Stumblebums podcast, right there, I still call us the Stumblebums podcast, but we are technically Stumblebums podcast. I just
Yeah,
say
it's
the
just the
Stumblebums podcast because there's two of us, and so it
yeah,
just
not
seems
just
like to say the Stumblebums. I don't know, it also rolls off my tongue a little bit better. Like we are the Stumblebums, and so we are the Stumblebums podcast.
no, we're just Stumblebums podcast.
And fuck you, we're the Stumblebums though. We are Stumblebums podcast, but we are the Stumblebums.
Stumblebums, but we just record on Stumblebums podcast.
Also an affiliate of Woodworks Productions. Just letting you know. Reach out to the email below for business inquiries.
Um, I forget what we were talking about.
I think it was my topic. I want to say, and that was oh my by golly. No, it was that. I did that actually. We did cover my topic because you were like, "Yeah, man, topic, blah blah blah. You're a bitch, Gabe." And it was that. I said, I got embarrassed. My dad did the whole thing with the kill 30 or the kill 30 seconds of
Oh,
Mars
we
thing.
were talking about band names and then
Yeah, it
that.
was that. It was band names. Okay, I actually had a really. I thought it was a good band name until one of my buddies shut me down so hard. I was like, Kings of Chaos. That's a good one. And then Alec looked at me and he was like, "You mean cock?"
Would be cock.
And I was like, "Yeah, no, never mind. Like, I'm good. I do not want my band name known as cock." Like COK. Or no, it'd be KOC. Or wait, yeah, KOC, cock. Kings of Chaos.
You could go KOK,
It's still cock.
but that would it would still be cock
It's
though.
still
But
cock.
yeah, but it looks cooler.
No matter what, if the name is cock, I don't think it's gonna get the kind of viewership that you would want to get.
I mean, it all depends on what you write your songs about, you know.
Well, if you're writing about cock and gay shit, then you're probably gonna have a damn good following. But
I mean, with cock, you can write a whole bunch of songs about guns right there, cock, lock, and load, but that's also sexually derivative.
Well,
So,
that right there is also why I hate my family because they just ingrained my brain to go to gay jokes because they always made them against me. And
I mean, it's a good defense tool. I mean, if
well,
you
it's
weaponize it
not
right.
though anymore with our new generation and how things are changing. I can't make fun of gay people no more because evidently I'll be the asshole, even though that's what they put theirs in. So, fucking, what do I do? I have stumped Smitty. Look at that.
No, I'm stumping myself. I reminded myself of a joke that I made today to myself when I was talking to myself, and I can't remember it because I knew it'd be good for a situation like this, and now the situation has arose, and I
That's
don't remember my
hilarious
joke.
because I actually just got to deliver that joke this week when I was telling a few people in the shop or whatever. I like some said like it's like why do you talk to yourself blah blah. I was like well, of course I talk to myself. Why would I not consult the smartest person I fucking know?
I talk to myself a lot for many different reasons. It depends on just where I am and the volume I'm doing it at.
I'm real. Actually, no. I feel that because there's a lot of times I will talk to myself to walk myself through a situation, if that makes sense. Because it's like
Yeah,
if you're sitting here trying to
one of the
think of
reasons
all the details, you know what I mean? Yeah, they start getting crumpled up and flip flopped around and wrapped around each other. But when you're sitting there and you're actually in the moment and you're like looking at what it is that you're looking at, you can
my
truly
mouth
be
is
like,
my output.
where did I do wrong here? What's going on here? And then you're like, oh, I fucked up that rib nut. That's what's wrong. And then right there,
My
you
mouth is my mouth is my out pile. I got my tasks, what I gotta go through step by step. When I say them, they go from the in to the out. Complete. You know?
no, I understand that. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, because like to be real, like that. Oh my god, my hair just from doing that. But like for me, like one of the biggest things that I remember doing was like how my ADHD would hit me really hard. Like trying to be that task oriented. Oh my god, the hiccups hit me out of nowhere. But trying to be that task oriented would begin like kind of that same kind of aspect that you're talking about. If that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah.
Because it really was like I would get on the acid and I'd be like, I'm gonna start this task and I'm gonna start it, and then I would get to the second task without finishing the first one. I go over to like the fourth task without finishing the first task, but I finished the third one.
And then
If that makes
again,
sense.
I also talk to myself in Walmart for a completely different reason, and I do that talking much louder than when I'm just walking myself through a task. And I only do that so I got a clear path to walk.
If I'm being
People
real,
avoid the crazy guy talking to himself.
I get what you mean by you say it loudly, but there's some times where I feel like I do that, but I do it loudly not to like alert other people, but to almost be like more apologetic in a way, if that makes any kind of sense. Because it is like I don't like to intrude on other people's space. 'Cause I don't like other people intruding on my space. But if I notice that you're
I'm talking
standing
to
in front
myself.
of the
I'm
spice
setting up
rack,
a radar.
well, hang on though. That's what I'm saying. Is if you're standing in front of the fucking spice rack, and I need that fucking spice that's at your shoulder, and you're standing there for fucking 30 seconds, I'm gonna break the bubble because evidently I'm staring at you, going,
Well, I don't ever do that.
dude, I had to. There's been a couple times I've been like with just certain people. And it's like
I, I
it's
I
evident
do
you're
that
trying to
to
get what's on
everybody.
their
I walk
side.
up on everybody in the grocery store muttering to myself pretty loudly. Like I don't hesitate. Like
Well, that's why I
I'll get
started
buddy
muttering.
to shoulder with you instantly. Like I don't wait.
Well, that's why I started muttering though, was because it's like it's just that I can explain to them without explaining to them.
But I'm like talking about some weird conspiracy that's in my head. Like I don't believe space is real, and we're really just sat in a god's hand, and he's just deciding when to crush us like an apple or to spare us and eat us one day. Because he can do that if he wants.
You know
He
what,
can,
dude? I'm gonna chill
he
out in
could
my
kill us.
bed.
He can eat us sometime. I also believe he can destroy us and recreate us in an instant. We can never can know. Just, just like a really
Well, I mean, that's where
ultra strong
I think
reset.
of God as a creator. And it's just that He created us. If there is a God,
No,
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
being serious about this topic. It's just something I do rabble about while walking around. I was not being serious. I did not want to talk
Oh,
about this.
okay. Well, it's not because as I say, if we're gonna get into religion, then we're gonna make a lot of people mad. And I honestly feel like I can chill right
I
here on my bed.
I just
Check
think
this out. I am
rambling
chilling
shit.
on my bed right now on this podcast. He's smoking a cigarette, ladies and gentlemen. Shame him! Boo him! Boo
Um,
this man!
I got boo tiles now, and they're awesome.
Yeah, well, I got fucking buttocks on my ass, so. And you know what, Smitty? I fucking hate you.
So, since we're talking about Hitler, I do got a topic that involves Hitler.
I mean, he is my
Since
role
that's all you
model.
had to do. Since that's all you had to add to my Hindenburg two topic.
What else?
All
Led
right, it's.
Zeppelin?
I mean,
Like,
don't you get the design for Hindenburg too? I mean, it's a big balloon. You
we're
could do a
not getting.
lot. With...
I will. Smitty!
All right, so this goes. So you got a big.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. He was like, hey, I got a better topic than you to lead into when we come back from the pause. And he's just trying to fucking lead back into the Hindenburg. It crashed, Smitty. Get over it. Smitty, I can't hear you. Smitty, you're muted. Smitty, we cannot hear you.
Dash for 1 month.
Okay, I just heard you there. You said Ash for 1 month. Nope. Nope. Smitty's gone, everybody.
I hit the mute button on accident with my knee.
All right,
Um,
there he is. That's what I say. I was like, Smitty, I see your lips moving, buddy.
I hit the mute button on accident.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't need to
Now
repeat
I
it.
can't. Okay.
You trying to do it again? Are
So
you making a fucking bit out of this?
no, I hit a lot of buttons apparently. Um, but it's Hitler's haircut or Hitler's mustache. You got to wear it for 1 month.
His haircut be easier to get away with than his stash.
I don't know. The haircut's pretty bad too.
Cody, the president of our company, kind of has that haircut, and he gets away with it.
You don't have a bowl cut.
Yeah, but Hitler greased it over just like he does.
Still pretty bad though.
Okay, but no one recognizes Hitler's fucking head hair compared to his mustache. You see the mustache, and you're like, oh yeah,
All right. So
that's
what would be a
Hitler.
better one? So what would be a better one? You have to do a Nazi salute for a whole month.
I got one. All right, so you're either known as the guy who sucked off Hitler, and everybody knows it, but you didn't actually do it. You didn't even actually suck his dick, but everybody in the world
How's that
thinks that you
possible?
sucked off Hitler's dick, right? Or you lose both your legs.
How's that even better?
Because I would rather be known as the guy that
I
sucked
said
off Hitler. I would rather be known as the guy that sucked off Hitler before I lost both my legs.
I'd rather be Lieutenant Dan.
I would rather be the guy known because I didn't actually do it. They can all say that I did it for all, and they can all believe it. I didn't actually do it. Allegedly. I
I'd rather be
love
Lieutenant
I
Dan.
love our third Stumblebum. He's doing awesome. This is a guest
Yeah,
appearance, ladies and gentlemen. Get him to
being
face the
annoying as
camera. Get
hell.
him to face the camera. Just once. Let him show that loving face. No, it is. I would actually let people think that I sucked off Hitler than lose my legs. And I stole that from the goons, to be honest. Because there is one thing I've learned from those guys is I don't think there's anything worse than losing your legs or your arms. Like I can be known as anything, but as long as I can walk and talk, that defeats that. Like
I don't know. I probably get disability checks, so I feel like they're overlooking that.
you don't need disability checks. You're famous. You're the guy that sucked off Hitler. Even though you didn't actually, you can make money off that. You can write a fucking fictional book about you doing it, and people buy the shit out of that. Like, yeah, I gave him that fucking Hakatuwa Glock Glock
Keep your shit on
2000,
my ass with
motherfucker.
no legs, then people feel sorry for me and I make money. I don't even have to post it. All I gotta do is stroll down the
You
street.
didn't even actually do it. That's the biggest thing is you didn't actually suck off Hitler, but everybody in the world thinks you did. I could live with that. I'm not gay. I didn't suck a dick.
You know, peg me once, I'm adventurous. Peg me twice, then I'm gay.
I'm just saying, after sitting, okay, he sent me that clip. I didn't send him that one. He sent that to me. And I almost just shit my pants getting that fucking expression across, to be real. Like, I just sharted almost. Like, I
As
farted
soon as
so hard I almost felt
as soon as
liquid.
I heard this, as soon as that guy finished what he was saying, I'm like, I could see Gabe saying 100% everything he just said, exactly how he said it.
Dude,
You
no, it
know,
got me. It got
I
me
love
so perfectly
attention.
because
You
I was
know,
not ready for it.
I kind of realize, kind of gay.
Kinda gay. And he's like, first
Even
time,
just the
you're
tip,
adventurous. Second time,
just the
you're
tip.
gay. And that's where it cuts off. And so I'm like, he went back for a second time. Like, you don't say that. Like, you're like, oh yeah, you're adventurous. Or you're gay. Without being the guy that went gay. Like, I'm just fucking saying. Like, you don't say, even if it's a joke, beyond that, like, that is like the true truth. Because he does. The whole joke is like, he's not getting fucked in the ass by a dude. He's getting fucked in the ass by a strap on by his girlfriend. And he's like, first time is adventurous. Second time is gay. I think fucking first time is gay. Like, I'm being real. Like, you are purposely taking
That
something
way
up
too,
the ass.
he's because he before he says that punch, he leads it in. He's like, you know, it was kind of gay,
It was
even
kind of
just the
gay.
tip,
Just the yeah,
kind of
it was.
gay. And then he says that punch, you know, peg me
Uh,
once, I'm adventurous, but peg me
maybe twice,
twice,
I'm gay.
I'm
I'm gay. Dude, that reminds me, actually.
yeah.
I got told today of a guy who, his uncle went to a bar in Dayton, right? And he was straight, allegedly, before he went to this bar. But he got roofied at the bar and he got fucked by the bartender, apparently, in the bathroom. And he had no idea why his ass was, like, so raw and so sore the next day. And he thinks about it and he's like, oh, it's that bar. And so he goes back the next weekend as if he's trying to, like, you know, like, be like, who the fuck, blah, blah. I called out right immediately. I was like, nope, He went back to go have that happen to him again. But no, it turns out he went back the second time to try to confront whoever the fuck did it, and he buys another beer or whatever, gets roofied, and gets fucked again. And then he goes back the third time. And on the third time, he looks the bartender in the face and he says, don't put nothing in my drink. I'm just ready to go, basically. And this is actually a true story. I'm not making this up. This is actually about the guy who, in which, tries to make up the story about you inviting him into a box to smoke with. Don't say his name, because we are
Oh,
recording.
then probably fake as fuck. He 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 boasts a lot of shit.
He
He
says it
made up
was his
that story
uncle.
about.
He said it was his uncle, though. So that's what kind of got me. Nobody claims it's their uncle. You know what I mean? Because it's really like, I literally, okay, this actually sounds horrible, but I have a gay cousin named Jim and a lesbian cousin named Amber. And I'll be real, I didn't know that Amber was a chick until I was like fucking 11 years old, 10 years old. I didn't know that.
Just thought it was a name Amber.
Well, I didn't know that Jim. I didn't realize that Amber was like a chick name, to be real. But and I didn't realize that Jim was gay for a long time. I just thought that Todd was his best friend, like a really good friend.
I didn't have no gay family growing up, so
I had two. One of them I didn't even know for the longest time. Two of them actually, really. Todd, or not Todd, but Jim, I finally caught on to. But Amber, yeah, no, that one kind of got me because I was like, I remember I was saying he, and my uncles were like, "You mean she, right?" And I was like, "No, he." And they're like, "She's a chick," and I was like, "I'm gonna go ask her." And they're like, "No, don't do that."
yeah. Yeah, we didn't have any of that weirdness. If anything, it was just my aunt brought over some weird boyfriends every once in a while. That was about it. Back up. Go lay down.
Oh,
No
okay.
need dog.
You know what?
Don't give a dog anybody.
Hey, that dog, as much as he barks at me and hates me, you cannot hate a dog for wanting love from his master.
Doesn't want love. He wants me to go to bed because he wants to go to bed.
Well, he's got to learn that it's New Year's Eve. Or it's New Year's now. It is New Year's Day. I'm wrong. We did the whole
Yeah,
ball
that's what
drop.
he wants. Back up. Go lay down on the couch.
All right, let me see if I get. Oh my god! I just knocked over half my fucking table. You just heard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cans. Fuck. Oh, oh, and they're still falling. I'm gonna get my boy Ned in the camera if he fucking listens.
I had to go to the DMV and get a new driver's license.
So, do you have like the paper one, or is it like a full-on like plastic one already?
It's gonna be 2 weeks before I get my plastic one, so I'm rocking a paper one now. But when I finally got up to the counter after 3 hours of waiting, I told her the situation. She's like, "Okay, I need your social security card." I'm like, "Yep, I brought that. I brought my birth
Oh my
certificate. I
fucking
brought my proof of residence, and I also brought pieces of my firstborn child." And she giggled a little bit. She's like, "I just need a social security card." And since she giggled, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can do a tag." I'm like, "Oh, so I don't need these ears?" And she didn't giggle at that point and kind of looked at me serious. I'm like, "I'm just joking. I don't got no ears."
Smitty, you gotta calm down.
What am I gonna do with these ears now? I mean, what other pieces can you take off your firstborn that don't kill him?
The dick.
You need that to continue the bloodline. What's the point of having
I wish somebody would fucking told my dad that.
it? And what if it doesn't have a dick?
Dad!
And what if there's no dick to chop off?
It's a pussy then.
I'm glad you came to that conclusion. Yes.
I mean, it took me a second, but I was like, "There's no dick." Then, like, what were we talking? Like Ken doll type of thing?
I wish we had an editor to put one of those loading screens above your head. And then like those math formulas like passing by and fading into the background, you know?
Like the fucking pie chart going past my head.
And then like the dial up and then the dial up internet noise playing over it.
Nah, fuck that. I want Jeopardy. Doo doo Do 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 do.
God damn, you freaking. Uh, how can there not be a dick to chop off? Like, all
I
these
sat
people.
for a second, like, huh? What do you
People
mean
only
by
have
that?
boys, bro. How did girls even get made? Like, mom and dad have sex and have a
Dude,
boy,
fuck you. You want
obviously.
to hear the most embarrassing thing about me? Okay, until I was a good 11, 12 years old, and this is a straight fact 11, 12 years old, which would be I'm 23. So we're talking about half my life, essentially. For half my life, I thought that girls pissed out their ass because they didn't have a dick.
Yeah, I probably thought that until I was like 6 and asked my mom.
I never had the
Like,
gall to ask anybody. I just automatically was like, yeah, I'm right.
I'm like, it must get really annoying to wipe your ass every time, huh? She's like, what you mean? I'm like, you gotta wipe your ass after you shit and piss, don't you?
And
She's
do you
like,
remember
I
how?
don't piss out of there, you dipshit.
Well, do you remember how I brought up? Like, did you learn how to like the wipe your ass thing a couple podcasts ago? How I brought my grandma wiping her pussy. I thought that she was wiping her ass to the front, and so once again, for a couple years, I was wiping my ass from the back to the front before I learned that is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, you get brown balls that way.
More than that, you bury the shit in your taint. Cause
Yeah,
it's
brown balls
I'll get
essentially.
no, I'll get real.
When you
Everybody
stand
listening
up
right
and
now, no,
gravity
there is
takes effect,
no.
where
Fuck you, Smitty.
what's the
Listen to
toes
me.
connected to?
It's not your brown balls. It's where your ass crack ends into your taint from when you wipe your ass. So if you wipe from the back to the front, oh my god, I almost knocked my sound system over. But if you wipe from the back to the front, right, there's gonna be this little corner spot in your taint where all that shit builds up over time because you're wiping it into a corner spot.
Gross.
Yeah, exactly. And when I think about that, for me as a child, I'm like, dude, I must have smelled in class. Like they had to have been able to smell at least that little kernel of shit that must have been in there. That is
I'm not gonna lie,
horrifying to admit to people.
when I was a kid, I was a bit heavier setter, so sometimes, I wouldn't like stretching good and get good wipes. And then I found out one day in the shower, you kind of like got to spread your cheeks a little bit and clean out that area, and it was a wreck.
I'll be real. I remember when I learned that lesson too, because there was never more an awkward feeling than having that water hit my asshole. That's being
Yeah,
100% real. Like, I've
yeah,
never had
that
something
was
hit my
also part of my
asshole.
experience as well. But then also part of my experience was seeing how brown that water was. I'm like,
What do
I
you mean? Hang
am
on.
a
Like,
fucking monster. Like I said, it was a wreck back there, bro.
whoa. That's actually scary
It
because, like I said, I was wiping from back to front until I
wasn't
was
it
like
wasn't like it
8.
wasn't like coffee brown, but there was a tint to it, you know.
That is insane because I'll wash myself after a filthy day at work sometimes and I
But
still
like I
don't have
said, I
that
was
kind of
also
tint.
very heavy set, so a lot of it could have been like old sweat.
And actually, I will give you that. Like, it is insane to me when you showed me your high school pictures of yourself because I will admit, like, yeah, no, like I never would have thought you ever looked like that.
Yeah, I was almost 200 fucking pounds.
Yeah, and I'll be real, like Smitty almost. If you look at me and Smitty side by side, you might think that I weigh more than him. Like, which I think we're probably
No,
about the
no.
same weight. I think we're probably about the same weight.
Last time I weighed myself, I was
175.
130.
There's no way. I'm like
Last
170,
time I did.
175, dude. And I got
You're
like
also
no
like
real
a
muscle
foot
on my arm or
taller
anything.
than me. You're
Yeah,
also
but
like a foot taller than me.
I feel like you got more muscle on you than me, though. I guess my legs are fucking stacked to hell, though.
I'm lean. I got dainty wrists.
That was actually one of the things, though. Smitty, there was one time Smitty was freeboarding with his buddy Justin, and they'd like gone around a corner. They're like halfway down this road, right? And I got to pull the ultimate Captain America Winter Soldier movie on him. He was just sitting there skating, just fucking going along his way, and I just was like this, dude, out of nowhere. On your left, he had to like double take. He was like, "What? Like, where'd you come from?"
We were just cruising. We weren't booking it.
You were booking
But
it for a guy running.
what scared me, I just looked behind me and I didn't see you. Like I looked on that side of the street and I looked on the other side of the street. I looked down the middle. I'm like, I don't see him. I turned back around and you were there. I'm like, what? I'm like, where? What? Like I just looked back there. Yeah,
You pump the legs and you pump the arms.
and then we did that little mini slope that they just paved that was connected to that storage place right across the street there.
Yep,
I remember that.
I remember that too
They just
because
paved it. It was
I had just
awesome.
gotten like that scar and the other scar and the other scar over there, and then that one other scar on the other
This was
part.
actually not a little. Besides that building being right there, it's not a little bad bunny hill to learn to
Oh no, it
freeboard
ain't.
on.
Yeah, like not at all. It was actually a really good little
Yeah.
slope. I just remember I was so
And we were
fucking
there a
tired
long
from running I couldn't
time,
do it.
and the cops never showed up. We were there long enough for the cops to show up, and they never did. So that means the owners were cool with it.
I mean, it's really that though. I mean, like, I feel like that too. Like a lot of times nowadays, any kind of shop owner is somebody around either our age or that was in that age like generation right before us. Whereas a couple years ago, 10 years ago, we had the older people, you know, I mean, being like, "Oh, how dare you try to enjoy yourself on my property?" Ah. But nowadays we got people that are kind of like, well, I mean, they're just enjoying themselves. Fuck it, they're not breaking in and entering.
We got told several times they don't view our freeboards as destructive to property.
That's what it is. Like the new generation understands. I feel like more than the older generation does, especially when it comes down to just seeing people
Well,
actually out and doing stuff.
well, with skateboards, you're jumping on and jumping off shit and grinding on things that aren't yours.
Yeah.
Our freeboards, we're just grinding them onto the street and doing cool
And
tricks off the
yeah, I'll be real.
street.
Like, yeah, like you're not even really grinding on the street. The most that you leave is like the plastic of a wheel on it that will wash off in the next rain. Like,
Yeah, it's just urethane shards. That's all we leave. Well, little grind dust.
yeah, but
That's all we leave.
it's
And
plastic that is gonna wash away in the next fucking.
yeah, and yeah, and that's pretty much what they were getting at. Yeah, like yeah, you guys ain't tearing up shit. And some people said it looked
Stink
cooler.
bug. Sorry.
Some people said it looked cooler. So just saying.
Well, no, it is that. Like, I remember when I was just learning to freeboard with you guys. Like, there was actually too. I remember one time, um, we were freeboarding when that one guy that was sitting there, he's like acting like he was all interested in what we were doing. He like black curly hair. That guy went to high school with me, and he always acted like he was some kind of like superior douchebag to everybody. Because he was like, "Oh, I kick everybody's ass and blah blah blah." Because I go to Layman Catholic and you know God's on my side. Because I'm a douchebag. But no, it was like, he ran out one time and he was like almost kind of being douchey about us freeboarding. Because he was just like trying to be like skateboard. He was trying to act like what we were doing was almost pussyish compared to like other skateboarding type of shit or the things that he did. I remember, and it was just that. Like, I kind of almost essentially just wanted to be like, "Shut the fuck up, Tristan." That was his name.
I don't even have enough time.
I'm amazed
I
because it was
imagine I
literally
did.
like I
I
bit my
imagine I
tongue until we
didn't
walked
even pick
away.
up what he was stepping in, and I was just kept talking about the freeboard like it's the coolest thing.
And
I
that's what you
imagine
did.
that's
No,
what
that's
I did.
exactly what you did. No, you did. Like you were talking about, like it was like the dopest fucking thing to like, because it was. He approached us like an asshole, and then you basically were just like, "Nah, bitch, this is freeboarding." Like,
Yeah,
this ain't easy.
yeah. Because I've been in that situation before, but since I'm not remembering this time, I imagine I just played it.
You did. You
You
played it a
know,
lot cooler than I did. For me, I got really
yeah,
insulted.
yeah.
Because I
So
fell. I did. I fell right in front of him. That's what it was. And that's what made him think, oh, this should be easier than what that guy looks like. Because you guys were just coasting right by me.
I remember that awesome video we filmed when you were on my light machine. I wish I still
Oh,
had it.
dude, that was. You didn't keep it?
It was a short. I
Oh, that
posted
was
it
such
as
a
a
good one.
short.
That was such a good. I got like such perfect like recording of you.
It might be on my old phone. I would have to check my old phone.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
If it is, I'll post it in the Discord.
All right, so do you got another topic to bring up, or you want me to bring up one more? Because we are at 1:35. Not in the morning, but 1:35 in the recording. He's frozen. Spitty? He's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, Smitty has died. It is over. I will. Um. I don't know what to do here. Smitty! Help! All right. So then, fuck it. I'm going to this myself. If anybody has enjoyed any of this, I almost said. Any of you have enjoyed this podcast, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am absolutely hammered. This has been a great New Year's Eve. I mean, absolutely great. And I thank every one of you for joining us and enjoying what we're doing. And, well, look at that. We just crashed out of nowhere. But thank you all, and have yourselves the greatest fucking New Year that could ever come. And thank you for loving the Stumblebums podcast and give us the greatest year we could ask for. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.